Hey YouTubers, it's KittyDuke again. I'm gonna go through this deck a little quick. Last video I tried to do making of this went over by about 5 minutes, sorry. So yeah, I'm gonna go a little quicker this time. To start with, this is my Synchro Cat Deck. It's not what most people would run, but it's what I ran at my locals, which turned out this was actually a good deck to run. So yeah. Manga, gain 1,000 if he's destroyed in battle, plus he's good. He's 2 stars, Rescue Cat, and I can get out Catister with him and Airbellum. Spirit Reaper, good blocker. Card Trooper, good for if I need to just dump some things from the deck, just for like Pot of Avarice. If I'm just short a couple monsters, and plus also good for just drawing an extra card once destroyed. By any means. 2 Spell Strikers. Good for doing whatever is necessary, like synchroing with really quickly, as well as just they're good blockers, and special summoning by removing 1 spell card. Sangan. Self-explanatory. You know, search out my deck if I need it. If I need something. Desk Koalas came in really handy, especially when my opponent kept stocking their hand with multiple cards while he was face down. So yeah, that's what, 400 damage for every one of those cards that they were holding, which came in handy a couple times because I did about 2,000 to some people. Gale, self-reliant tuner, easy for quick synchros, and also cutting down their any monster's attack and defense, so permanent shrink. Of course, the biggest tuner in this one is, of course, X-Saber Airbellum. Also good for removing cards from my opponent's hand if he strikes them directly. Rescue Cat, Summoner Monk. Both are good. Him for getting any 4-star tuner I need, or getting Rescue Cat out so I can get out Airbellum and Desk Koala or Nimble Manga. Flame Veils, Magicians. I'm using these tuners over Rose Warrior because Rose Warrior could get bottomless while these two can't. So yeah, that makes them pretty good. Plus, if an ally of Justice is on the field, on my side of the field, they also gain 400 attack, making them 18. 2 Tomatoes, good for getting out Summoner Monk, or any of my other dark monsters I need that are low enough for these guys to snag. Cyber Dragon and Groz. Cyber Dragon, good for just quick synchro for level 8. Good for stopping a 1 OTK. Brain Control, take their monster, use it for whatever you need. Card Destruction, good early game card, also good late game card for decking out your opponent, especially if you're noticing they're milling a lot and their hand is staying high. This worked against Light Sworns. This is how I won against 2 Light Sworns. Cold Wave, this also stopped Blackwings and a few other decks. Just for the fact couldn't use Royal Oppression, couldn't use anything. Fissures, Monster Destruction, low attackers though. Giant Trinade and Heavy Storm were used for just clearing out the back rows, so I could use what I needed. Lightning was to just clear out the field from swarms. Magic Mallet was in case I ended up getting Rescue Cat and my the rest of my beasts. So if I needed to, I could just send all my beasts back to my deck and use these guys use these guys to send them back and draw out a new hand. Hopefully not pulling them out again. Mind control, same thing as brain control. Mystical space, same as heavy, and giant tornado. At least clearing one out's better than none. 2 Pot of Avarice. I use those for recycling my graveyard. And with the Rescue Cat deck, this actually becomes pretty good. Running it as 1 actually did cause me a lot of problems, so I ran it as 2 instead, and I actually did pretty good. Okay, next is my 2 Bottomless. Easy removal from game, not from just the field. Call the Haunted, just in case Card Trooper dropped somebody big or somebody I needed, or if I had wanted to use Rescue Cat twice. I ran Raigeki Break over Phoenix Wing Blast because it's the same thing, dropping 1 card from your hand as a call and sending them back just seemed like a waste to me, so I made sure to send it to the grave instead, which actually sometimes was better. And Torrential Tribute for clearing out the field. On to what I was using for synchros. I don't have many copies of certain ones of these guys, so they're only in here as 1, maybe 2 copies if I only have that many. Like Red Dragon Archfiend, I only got 1 copy. I'd love to get another copy, but 1 was doing me just fine during Black Wings and the Light Sworns, so yeah. Colossal Fighter was good against everybody else because recycling himself. Plus he was just helpful. Stardust, of course, for protection. Also 2500, not bad. So Black Rose Dragon was good for just destroying the field. So that way, if I had to summon so if I could summon that turn, still use my summoning. Power Tool was just there for his defense, no real other reason. Herbellum, he was just there to just help destroy their hand. Ancient Fairy Dragons were there just to we're just in here for the quick defense of 3000 is actually pretty strong, so not many cards could penetrate through it. Flamvell, these Flamvells are in here because piercing damage, plus anytime they inflict damage they go 300 stronger every time, so after at least 3 attacks, these guys are 3006 stars. So yeah, that makes them pretty dangerous. And my Canister, which came in handy during Lightsworn matches. Also Glad Beast decks. The only one that suffered against was one. It wasn't a Black Wings. It was a 1 Lightsworn because they actually had what was it they had in there? Well, I forgot exactly what it was, but it was a dark attribute, and it just trounced him. So, caused me problems there. Alright, YouTube, that's it on this deck. Give me any advice you guys can to make it a little bit better. I'm not a rich man, so don't say, like, those expensive cards. Unfortunately, I've only got maybe about 20 bucks to spend to help fix this deck up, and I hope to stay under that $20 because if I go beyond it, that means I can't go to Shonen Jump LA. Alright, I'll talk to you guys all later. Bye.